we are live on both. Hey, YouTube, we're live. All right. The so uh, so tonight I'm Robert J. Conley, and welcome everyone. I'm here to cause smart decisions and to rattle your cages. I'm going to remove a little notice there. All right. Um, this video is about. I'm going to use poker to talk about risk and sunk costs and how they affect your energy. So this matters because your energy in life depends on smart risk management. And an important component of that is understanding sunk costs also. So for some housekeeping, if you're on YouTube, please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you don't like it, don't lie. Just don't hit like. If you benefit from this video, please share it with a friend. And if you have any questions or comments, by all means, please post them. I will respond. All right. So let's talk about the fundamentals of poker. Just as in life, you're dealt a hand. Now, the odds of being dealt out of the chute, the winning hand, the best hand, a royal flush, are 1 in 650,000. So if you apply that to the population of the United States, it's about 500 people. So don't waste time wishing you were dealt a royal flush. I mean, those people have their own problems. Let's say you were dealt a middle pair. What do? Well, in poker, you get to try to improve your hand. And in life, you get the same opportunity. And the good news is you also get to see the cards. So here's the thing. It isn't like any one card that matters as much as the synergy of the 5 together. So, being dealt a 2 could perfect a 2, 3, 4, what is it, a 2-6 straight or something, anyway. Any card could improve your hand depending on where you are. So, remember, 3 of a kind wins a lot more hands than a pair. So just those incremental changes as they help in poker are also true in real life. So, improving your hand in life gives you more power in the game and it energizes you. In poker, what's the biggest challenge someone who just traded their cards in and ended up with 4 of a kind? What's the biggest challenge they have? It's containing their energy. It's the strength of their hand. It's how happy they are. And so, in life, if the hand you're currently playing isn't giving you energy, you need to decide to find a new card or maybe all new cards. Now, the hard part in life and the reality is that it's hard for us oftentimes as humans to make room for that new thing. And in poker, if you've played, even if you haven't played, you probably know that, you must discard. You must make room for that new card. And so this is true in life, and people tend to hold on to weak cards. They're familiar, they're known. But those weak cards are taking your energy and you're paying a price for holding them. Now, here's the thing to understand though, is you're not getting back the time and energy that have gone into your job or any other endeavor. That's a sunk cost. So, let's say one of your cards is a job and you really should trade it for a different card. Well, whatever time and energy has gone in, it's gone. You're not going to get back, and it's a sunk cost. So if you're not careful, things like that will take you down. So let me tell you a quick story about John. And of course, I chose a really exotic name. John's not his real name. He is a real person, but I never use real names. I really prize even just a first name. I don't know. I prize the privacy of my clients, even though I'll talk about them under a fake name. So I've been working with him for a few months in my purpose program, and feel free to check out the link in the comments section. But he hates his job. And worse is that he spent a ton of time and money to become qualified for his job, but he hates it so much that it's truly affecting his well-being, his health. But he has trouble letting go of that sunk cost in time and money for his education, and he isn't alone. Like I may have just said a second ago, it's human nature to hope that that time and money, especially the time, wasn't a complete waste. Now, at our last meeting, he had finally started to understand what I'm gonna tell you in a second, but he had finally started to understand that he just needed at least to look for new cards. And he saw a new job possibility, and his new his level of energy was just through the roof. He was truly starting to tap into what I was trying to teach him, and he acknowledged that he couldn't see it before and or understand it. And so one of the leaps of faith is that I urge anyone in this situation to do is visualize the energy that will come from upgrading your cards. You may or may not believe it, but once you just upgrade one of your cards in one area of your life, you will start tapping into a very positive energy that then can lead to more and more courage to continue to upgrade your cards. So, here's my belief that you will, once you just even get a glimpse of that new level of energy, you will have an improved ability to let go of those sunk costs and get that rock from around your neck. So seek the better cards, seek the better energy. Now, the other thing to remember is that you get to see the cards. So in just looking, you don't have to be unaware, you don't have to be surprised, you're basically not risking anything. And that brings me to risk management. So successful poker players know that poker is a game of risk management. Bad poker players think it's a game of luck. And luck's not a good strategy. A lot of times when I bring this example up, people think that I'm going to go into something about bluffing or that kind of a play situation in the game. And the reality is that bluffing is an awful strategy. It's not. It always comes back to bite you. So don't. I mean, bluff in poker all you want, but don't bluff in life. Um, stay focused on just improving your cards. So professionals analyze their hands. They read the other players. They assess the risk of to stay in the game, which will cost them more money. They have to add to the pot, or do they fold? So if we look at those two choices, number one, because this is your life, I urge you to never fold. Don't fold. Just don't. There's um, uh, most of the time, don't fold. And by fold, I mean give up. Keep looking in terms of trading out for better cards. What's the worst thing that can happen to you in life looking for a new card? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You might have to skip a few hours of Netflix if you do that. But the more important thing is that in deciding that you're going to find a new card or new cards, that alone elevates, that decision will elevate your energy. And the energy will build upon itself that will lead to you continually improving your hand. So make that decision. Decide to keep looking for the cards that improve your hand. And if you will focus on the energy and have the faith that the energy new cards will provide you, that will give you more freedom of mind to let go of the sunk costs that are holding the sunk costs of past decisions that are holding you back. And I urge you to just make these changes in whatever little ways, in whatever little angles you can, if you're tepid, because once you start getting a glimmer of what's possible, it will build positive momentum. So that's it. That's what I've got. I appreciate you joining me. Join me next time when I'll be talking about something. I don't know yet. Tune in. We'll both find out. All right. Cheers.